Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spain. Or shall I say, bienvenidos, señoras y señores. Bienvenidos. Hola, hola, señoras. You know what I mean. And then bienvenidos a España, right? That's probably right. So, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go grab some food, and I'm going to head right out. I've got a hop-on, hop-off bus here in Cadiz. That's where we're at today. It's the it's the southern peninsula in Spain, southern little tip area. I think it's a peninsula, we'll find out. And going to enjoy all the sightseeing here in Cadiz, 2 days away from Barcelona now, where it's also in Spain, where we get off the boat and stay for a little while. So excited for that as well. Let's get our first glimpse of Spain, shall we? While we look forward to all the fun Spanish stuff ahead. Let's go. And we have made it to Cadiz, I don't know what to tell you. Here we are in Spain. Welcome to it. Back on the real big lands here in Europe. I'm gonna step inside and we are going to check it out to catch our bus. Nice to catch that quick bus tour. It's about a little over an hour. I think I'll maybe grab a snack. I left some leftovers in the room. And then we will come back out here, I think, and maybe try to catch the walking tour, which is also a thing, around stops number 1 and 4. So, yeah, we'll figure that out in a bit. And a quick look out the window here from the buffet. I'm just grabbing some juice and some water, refilled my water bottle, and then I will head back out there and see some more. Okay, I'm now walking on the ground, of course, to the walking tour, which is between stop 1 and stop 4. I got on the bus. It was a prop bus. She's like, no, this one's just an advertisement. But she said it's quicker, it sounds like it's quicker to walk to the walking tour. So we'll do that, and then we'll take the tour. Walking a bit inland now, you can see some shops and all that. Nice statue here ahead of us as we make our way towards this direction to find the walking tour. Okay, it certainly feels crowded in a lot of these shopping areas we walk through for our tour. So I'm walking the long way back to that Roman theater so I can catch that while we're still here today. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the bus tour. It was a good way to experience it all. Yeah, mixed, but that's a telephone tower there. One of the icons of modern Cadiz here. Okay, checking out the theater here. Asked, where are you from on the way in? Took me a bit to get the translation quite right here. But, ¿de dónde los Estados Unidos? The United States. So here we are, looking out at the, back here. Nice little view. Got your walk-through area, which I've got to check out. Whew, it is nice and quiet and peaceful in here, which I like. Nice to see. There's a way outside, I'm sure, as well. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to need to get some water in a bit. And the day is coming to a quick close before long here. So try to make the most to at least check this one out for sure. And check out this tunnel here. Really interesting as we're walking towards the theater. Nice to see this quiet space, a nice and cool space in here as well. To see backside of the ruins from here, they're referring to, it seems like, as you walk up the theater area. Nice to see. It looks like they have some setups here as well as what this theater might have looked like, it seems. Very, very cool to see this. Indeed, as we do more of the museum part of the tour. So it looks like the orchestra would have been here in this cave, which is very, very interesting. You can see 3 meters down there and some more designs here on the walls. Here's another one of the places we passed on our tour. We were told this one, it was a church that was remade so many times that they made it look like a fort, like a military base, so that pirates wouldn't come and destroy it again. Very cool to see. It doesn't seem like it's open right now, so I'm walking around it, trying to remember all the things she mentioned to see, but also getting later here as time's flying. Maybe I'll head back for some snacks and look on it from the ship. We shall see. Really nice though to look out at this beautiful view, ocean and all that jazz as we're walking in the direction back. Maybe catch the bus again. And we're back on the bus with a view while we roll back in the direction of the ship. Let's do it. And some people just got off here at this park, which looks cool as well. I'll have to check that out sometime, as well as the fort. But don't worry, I'll be back. In the meantime, I'm chilling in the front row. Took their front row seats, which is great, so I get to enjoy it from up here. Okay, we've got our lunch set up here, the usual afternoon tea, and a beautiful view. Looks like on both sides of the ship, but I love the bridge on this side. Cool to see, indeed. Good news as well, the lemon ginger tea returned. It was gone for a good chunk of the cruise, majority, I feel like. So nice to have some of that. I worked out some details regarding disembarkation. I'm going to be able to leave a little later because I won't have my Airbnb ready until later in the day as well, so we'll see how that all plays out. And I think this evening, perhaps I'll shower, change, and may just chill on the balcony, prep for bed. We shall see. And there it goes now. We say goodbye to Cadiz, as they say here in Cadiz, or Cadiz, I don't know, but they call it Cadiz. So we say goodbye to Cadiz from the, just inside actually, the balcony here. You know, it's nice and quiet in here. You get a nice view. You can hardly even tell that there's glass between me and outside, right? But we'll see you real soon. Or maybe we won't. Yes, no, we certainly will. I will reveal that surprise another time, too. Yes. See you soon, Cadiz. Have a great everything. Bye. And here is my comfy sailing away fit here. Got my Cunard, what do you call this, bathrobe on while we enjoy some more sailing away. While I'm watching us sail away here from just inside the balcony because it's cold out there, a couple other thoughts I was going to mention. I was speaking with a friend upstairs, and she had mentioned a few things. One, that she likes Cunard from the perspective of solo traveling. How there's a lot more solo traveler meetings and the opportunity to sit with other solo travelers at dinner and things like that, which I thought was an interesting point. You know, I haven't gone to too many of the solo traveler meetups, although I've gone to a few. And it's a good point in terms of it's a good way to meet people, to go on excursions with and things like that. But pros and cons, I think, for everyone. Depends, you know, different types of people and that sort of thing. So that's been nice to go to from time to time. But again, not necessarily the biggest priority for me. But she mentioned similarly she doesn't love the food and things like that. But it's an interesting point. Again, solo traveler meetup, if you're looking for activities like that, depending upon the audience you're looking for, could be an interesting option for that. But yeah, for me, it's just not high enough of a priority for those other things that I didn't love quite so much about the line. So unlikely to see me again on a Cunard, but you gotta try them, right? So a couple of things to note. Here's the dinner menu. It looks a little bit different, and they told me the last order's at 7:45, so I just barely squeezed it in here. But good to know, because the program says, I think, 8:30. So note that if you're gonna come down for dinner at the Golden Lion. And I was also told you have to sit down for dinner. They don't do takeaways for it, so I'm sitting down. And he asked if I wanted anything to drink. I'm not sure anything's worthwhile. Honestly, I feel like most of my experience thus far has been eh. That being said, take a look at some of the drinks here. I saw there was a hot beverage package before I boarded for things like the tea fortes here and the coffees and such. And then I was also just looking at this ginger beer option, but it seems like a lot for ginger beer. You know, something I've been thinking about, but now you know some of the options here on Cunard's ship. Pay similar on land, depending upon where you go for some of these drinks. Okay, music stopped, so we'll try this again. Steak and bacon pie is the pie of the day, and you've got your sides as well, so we'll give it a shot. And one final beautiful sunset view this evening while I tell you about that steak and bacon pie. It was not bad, I would say. I preferred the other things I got at the Golden Lion, but I'm glad I got some food there, because I certainly preferred their food to places like Lido, so was not bad overall. One more look. What a sunset out here. If you look at that red fading off in the background behind those clouds, more of a yellow up that way. Nice to see. Nice to have the sunset on my side here. It's chilly out here, but nice to catch a final glimpse of it tonight. Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today, and it is currently 10 a.m. So I'm running upstairs to grab breakfast and do the last at sea day here today on the Cunard cruise. Let's get to it. Take a look here at my breakfast plate. I was rushing up here because they close breakfast at 10:30 and there's nothing till like 12. So also the juices were a little funky. Orange juice kind of diluted. So sticking with water today. Back in the room now, and you can see my stateroom host has set up for me my onboard account. It's got my balance of all my charges here, and then your Cunard little mat here for loading my luggage. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up here, pack up, and it's been an adventure. So we're gonna load up and get ready to take off tomorrow. I got about halfway through packing here. Took a gym break. Nice to get some exercise in before we get off tomorrow. I'm gonna chill for a bit, maybe sit on the balcony, maybe see if there's any footy on, and then I'll continue the packing journey. So I took off my luggage tag, the one for embarkation, and saw that it said this tag is for embarkation and disembarkation. Went down to reception. They said, no, you don't need it, just the numbered colored one. So I have that green tag on now. Lets me know what time to get off. I can't get off any later either because they need to do immigration by 10 a.m. sounds like. That's what they told me, at least. So we're going to get off by our scheduled 9:45 time. Hopefully there will be a place to chill in the terminal, or hopefully my Airbnb will allow me to drop my bags off a bit earlier, and we shall see. Either way, we are gonna continue packing up here, maybe grab some afternoon tea in a bit, or some sort of food, although I'm not really hungry, and continue the relaxing final day here on board. So I went upstairs for a bit in the garden lounge, had some food, afternoon tea, and watched some footy. But now I'm back in the room with the remainder of my snacks and tea and water, and I'm going to finish it here while I watch, and maybe I'll pack in between intermission and such. So I was watching some of the World Cup of Rugby, and it seems like my toilet has flooded here, so I'm gonna make my way probably to the pub to see if I can eat and watch from down there, because they're gonna work on it and all that jazz. Yeah, it's been busy out here. So I'm down in the Golden Lion pub here, watching the game, and I'm getting the drumsticks, the duck wing drumsticks, and the beef burger. Since the menu's different for dinner, those are the best looking options for me. So it's something. So here are those duck wings. You can see, what is it? Duck wing drumsticks. Dig in, let you know. Okay, so the duck was all right. It was a little chewy, but I got the burger here, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be good with at least while I continue this game. Can't really hear the game either, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, and back in my room. My stomach's feeling not so great this evening. Had that burger. Yeah, it was okay. I'm not sure it was as good as the last time either. There have been a few times I've been like, I don't know with the food. So, going to hope for a nice, peaceful, restful stomach tonight. And disembarkation tomorrow. So excited to spend some time in Europe once again. Are you excited for the Europe adventures? You don't even know all the amazing places in Europe that I'm going, do you? Let me know what you are hoping for, what you're thinking in the comments below. Thanks so much for helping me make it an amazing day always. Hit that thumbs up button because you know you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe for more. And looking forward to sharing a disembarkation with you tomorrow. We'll see you real soon. And until next time, play on.